Sir Alex Ferguson raised Manchester United from knee height. I'm not saying from the ground up, because you were a club before him, but from knee height. He wasn't the dad that came, he was the dad that stayed. And now he has to sit there in his chair and witness dismantle, destruction, discombobulation upon discombobulation with no chewing gum, by the way. I don't know who didn't give him his airwaves or what, but wow. Raised them from knee height to 18, 19, and then you just go and watch them under Moyes and Van Gaal, Mourinho and Oli, and they're just taking drugs. You didn't raise them this way. They're just taking drugs. Why are you taking drugs? Why are you over there pissing in public? Why are you out here doing lines and injections and catching STDs and herpes? Why? I didn't raise you this way, Manchester United. And Pep, you bald fraud. You said to us, we cannot replace. You replaced Aguero just fine, dickhead. Dickhead. Yo people, welcome back to the YouTube channel. You already know what time it is. It's time for your weekly roundup of all the sporting events of the week. And I'm telling you right now, I'm sorry. I didn't bring you this every week. I brought this to you every 2 or 3 weeks. And it's been a while since I did this, but I'm doing it now to make it up to you because I didn't bring you any content yesterday, which I did intend to and promise. But unfortunately, my capture card is not connecting to my OBS for some goddamn reason. It's not showing even though my HD camera is. And the capture card is on. It's flashing. It's rainbow colors. The PS5's on. Everything's connected properly, but it's not showing up. And I've tried everything. I've been on tutorials on YouTube. I've looked at the whole, system and maybe you should go into the system settings, Matisse. I did it. And maybe, Matisse, you should check out, did you put in the USB 3.0 wire in properly? I did that. And maybe, Matisse, you should try, I've done it all. I've checked everything and it's still not connecting. And you know what's even worse about this situation? It connected earlier. It's not connecting now. Anyway. We move into the demolition derby in Manchester and then in North London also. And I have to check my boy, Rants and Expressions and Saeed and everybody. Because my God, Jesus, have you all had absolute mares this weekend. First of all, Rants, I'm calling you during your watch along for a good reason. I'm ringing your phone because you told everybody that Dalot was the best right back in the league. And that's just unacceptable in these streets. You can't be saying that rhetoric in public. You can't be saying that on the web, on the Red Button app. I don't care if you're trolling. I don't care if you're being sarcastic. I don't care if you're just bantering. You don't banter about right backs being the best unless you're talking about Reece James, the man that locked up Zaha and made him switch flanks. That's the brother that's the best right back in the league. I took that shit personally. I took that to heart. And that's why I'm speaking from the heart when I tell you don't ever say that again. Because it's absolutely karma. It's karma that you lost 6-3 because you said that. And Man United fans needed humbling. Saeed, you too. You had a combined 11 that didn't even feature Bernardo Silva. Are you on crack? Are you high? Are you taking injections? Are you what? I said taking injections. You don't take injections, you inject them. What's wrong with you lot? You got me out here angry. You don't leave Bernardo Silva out of a combined 11 and expect God not to come down and clap you around your head. Like, boom, like this. Do you know what I'm saying? This is, it's unacceptable. And Lewis, the fact that you let him get away with that, I'm disappointed. I really am. Manchester City absolutely destroyed you lot. 6-3 is not a correct depiction of the scoreline. You man got absolutely dragged. 4-0 in the first half. Erling Haaland avenging his father. He said, listen, don't worry, daddy. Don't you worry, child. See, heaven got a plan for you. Bang! 3 goals to your blood clot. 3 for Foden as well. And he's not even a striker. They set him up, bro, it's mad. And then they hit the snooze button in the second half. They said, you know what? 7:20, we're still staying in bed. 7:25, 7:30, 7:35. They just kept hitting the snooze. And then Guman scored with a wonderful bit of Ten Hag ball, good passage of play, good passes if you watch it back. Anthony with a blaster. And then they said, you know what? You wanna get rude in our house? You want to not take off your shoes? You want to come into my yard and disrespect me? Bang! Disrespectful. They just started playing again and then they ripped you to shreds. And yeah, 6-3, you got lucky, you got life. Do you know what I'm saying? Roy Keane's absolutely fuming. Like I said earlier, Ferguson's turning and it's just long, bruv. It's absolutely mad what happened out there. It's very, very criminal. And yeah, man, you man need to find new neighbours because Man City ain't very neighbourly at all. They don't give you bread. They don't give you sugar, milk when you need it. They don't give you the Wi-Fi codes when you go to their house. They don't help. They just cause problems for you. Violence. You need to move. Find a new home. Find a new city. Just relocate. Do something because that can't run. And it couldn't run in my neighbourhood. No. Not in London could we get slapped up like that. Wow. Talk about slappings though. North London derby 3-1. Not like the other game that I just mentioned, but still fairly swift from Arsenal. Red card for Emerson Royale. Referee got it spot on in my opinion. You can't do that. Same with the other red card as well for Fulham later on in another London game. Can't confuse that. You can't conflate the emotions there with you just can't do those things. They're red cards. You can't have your foot showing up with the studs and that. And you got your just dues. But Xhaka, this man has reincarnated, revived himself into some sort of demigod amongst Arsenal fans, and I find it just quite incredible, the rise of this human being. It's something we can all take inspiration from. Even if you tell people to fuck off, you can return. You can reclaim your situation. Man is leader. He's leader of the Lions. This brother is in a circle with his teammates after a goal, huddling and conversating and having a big meeting and that in the middle of the Emirates. It's like Phil Brown when whole city, were getting touched and he just started wagging his finger. Xhaka's doing the same, but when they're scoring goals, it's just insane. It's really inspired. So yeah, well done to him. Saliba is a monster. Oh my God, Saliba is a monster. This guy was defending on his own at times. I can't keep giving praise to players like Saliba and Jesus any more than I do. People are going to start to think there's something wrong with me. I'm meant to be cussing you lot. You men are meant to be losing games. Where's the banter at? Stop winning. We want normality now. You've proved your point. You're a good team now. We take you seriously. You don't need to keep doing this shit. Let it go, yeah? Stop winning matches, seriously, because I've got things that I want to get off my chest. I can't say anything when you keep winning like this. Proper ag now. I'm getting aggy. But yeah, Saliba bossed it. Gabriella, listen. No Troy, no Bolton. Do you know what I'm saying? It's looking mad. I think we needed, I don't think we needed to have a little convo on this man. Maybe you could do with a world-class, experienced defender in the coming years next to Saliba. He'll learn more, and he won't have to teach you how to do your job, and then not. But the brother was defending on his own. So, yeah, it's insane. Absolutely insane. And also Jesus, obviously, just whatever, normal. But yeah, insane. Now, let's move on to Chelsea. We got our win. Clip that. No, you hold that. You know the reference. But anyway, that's enough about the North London derby. That's two man in pen that was out there that shouldn't be out there doing things, but it's wild. It is what it is. Okay, that's two references now. That's enough. Moving on to the Chelsea game. Wow, Gallagher, what a strike against your old club. I wish you would have knee slid into the corner flag, but it was never going to happen. Aubameyang doing his thing as well. Reece James, like I said, locking up Zaha and making him switch wings. Yeah, just threw away the key and locked that man up. It was wild, and then posted about it as well and rattled the whole of social media. And yeah, good win, good result, not going to lie. I mean, not a good performance. I mean, it was definitely a bit of shithousery and we probably deserved to draw the game. And Palace deserved something out of it, but hey, here I am shamelessly celebrating that win and just walking off into the sunset like we didn't just struggle and absolutely, weep and, wail for a whole 90 minutes and wonder whether we were even going to be able to, fix our beloved club. But we move into the atmosphere. That's not making any sense. It's late. It's really late. Lateness is not greatness right now. But yeah, so we move, we did our thing. Could have been better, but could have been worse. Do you know what I'm saying? like I said, Fulham, red card. You shut yourselves down there. You know, you pressed that restart mode, but you never restarted. You know, the whole laptop just crashed and we never saw you again. You know, it was wild, 4-1. Almiron with an incredible goal, Lasso. Yeah, incredible goal, Lasso. You need to watch his first goal out of his 2. Insane finish. Callum Wilson also involved as well. But yeah, Fulham just got absolutely destroyed at home at Craven Cottage. And yeah, no, it's not easy in these streets, but Newcastle did their thing, so fair play to them. And also Everton, obviously, Lampard got his win as well. Cody and McNeil, lovely strike from McNeil, so clean, oh, crisp, wonderful. And speaking of crisp and wonderful, Skamaka, also wonderful finish as well. Just through the laces, just laced it, just right on the laces, just. And Bowen is playing football again. It's just really nice for them, really nice. So happy for you guys, happy for everybody. Hold tight the 3-point collectors. Big up Stoppage as well, because obviously they moved channel onto the FTABL and they're looking crisp over there. That's also going to make my weekly headline, because that's looking lovely and we love to see it for the man them. And yeah, in the Formula 1, you know, don't put yourself at the same time as the Manchester Derby, because you will get shagged, and that's exactly what happened. We was all watching. I mean, the ones that like Formula 1, we were trying to watch it, because obviously Sky Sports still haven't figured out that you could do a split screen. Maybe just do a split screen, you know, just for both events, so we can watch them at the same time. 2 main events, can we watch them twice? You know, can we watch them at the same time? It's 2022. But anyway, we had good intentions to keep an eye on that, but the Manchester Derby was on, and man, then we're moving mad. So what do you want us to really do? But in a quick summary, you know, great win for Chico Perez, wonderful win. And I have to say, in a track like that, with the rain obviously delayed, like I said, tight track, big circuit, not easy street circuit to maneuver around and manufacture a win, and he did so wonderfully, and he was consistent throughout, so he deserves that. Well done to him. Double podium for the Ferrari as well. Can we just give them an absolute round of applause? Round of applause. It's not even Christmas. Round of applause for Ferrari for not effing up strategy and just actually being serious for once. Let's get some points on the board. Well done. You know, in the midfield, it was mayhem, absolutely mayhem. They say there's 3 reasons for a DNF. There's technical, there's engine failure, and then there's Latifi. So many problems, barriers, people, you know, straight into the barriers and not wanting to stay on track or even use some of the escape roads, Hamilton, you know. He just couldn't quite get that wheel turned back over there, so just decided to just go way off into the distance, and that's not easy for anybody to witness. Sonoda as well, Alonso, just plenty of people just decided to just wail off into the wind, and loads of DNFs, like I said, and it ain't easy in these streets. But yeah, Verstappen doesn't pick up his title, so we can continue to pray. But yeah, we all know what's going to happen at some point. We've got Japan next, disgusting 6 a.m. kickoff. And yeah, not looking good, bruv. But as I keep saying, lateness is not greatness when it comes to the roundabout. It is late. And yeah, this is my second recording. And if you have any advice about the capture card, please do get in touch, because I am fuming. I do want to game. I am ready. And I didn't purchase it to play secretly on my own. I want to actually play live with you guys. Against you guys, whoop you guys even. And I'm looking forward to that on Twitch. And on here we will have the career mode. But if I have to fork out for an Elegato card, then we shall do so. But I'm very disappointed in digital, I think they're called, or something like that, because you guys are just, it is what it is anyway. So yeah. All right, well, I've got nothing else to say. I feel like I've made all my points quite concise and clear. Oh yeah, fuck. Liverpool. Don't go anywhere. Chris, don't go anywhere. You see, that's that. You see, let this be a lesson on the Big Six. Don't let them escape with that 3-3 against Brighton, because it's so easy to get lost, isn't it, in the sauce? So easy to get lost and think, oh, well, you know, that's everything. No, it's not. You man got absolutely held to a point at home by Brighton. Trossard with a hat-trick. Fair play to the Belgium international. By the way, his contract is expiring, and I'm very interested in his services. I think Potter, I think Harry Potter himself should just go over there with his wand and go and collect something from the Hufflepuffle. Do you know what I'm saying? Just go and get that brother and bring him to the bridge, because that left wing would look lovely. And then Sterling on the right. Absolutely no problem about it. I'm telling you right now. The finishes were all identical. Well, the last one was wonderful as well off the bar, but they all came from the same side. Every single goal came from Brighton's left-hand side of their attack. Now, I'm not sure who plays on the right side of Liverpool's defence, but I know who plays on the right side of Chelsea's defence and Man United's. So anyway, this right-back discussion continues. Goodbye.